Hello, everybody. My name is Jose Gijon. I'm part of the team of Finca La Soledad and Fincas del Putuxillo. Finca La Soledad and Fincas del Putuxillo are located in Ecuador. Finca La Soledad is located in the Imbabura region, where we grow coffee, specifically Típica Mejorado, Geisha, and Sidra, at an altitude of 1,600 meters above sea level, and it goes up to 1,800 meters above sea level. Finca del Putuxillo is our new project, our new adventure located in the Loja province, where we grow coffee at 2,222 meters above sea level, mainly Típica Mejorado. I've had the opportunity and the chance, thanks to God, to be able to manage this new farm, where we've been working closely with our good friend Francisco Vintimilla for some years now. But now we decided to finally invest in some land. We've planted some beautiful Típica Mejorado trees. And well, me personally, I'm a very washed guy myself. I love clean coffees. I love brightness. I love acidity, but clean, always clean. So I've been trying to invest my time into developing the best way to do wash process, which is after a lot of like just trying, copying, I've gotten to the conclusion that it's just doing a clean, traditional wash with a very, very delicate and intense dedication towards drying. Because in my opinion, drying is easily the most important part of the coffee processing overall, mainly because you ferment for a certain amount of days, let's say at max a week. If it goes past a week, that's kind of crazy. It's not going to be fermented. But I feel like the coffee spends more of its lifetime on the drying beds. So that's where you should be putting your focus towards. So sometimes it can be a little tedious, but it's part of the job, you know? So based on my recipe, I hope I can turn some heads. I'm not such much of like a freak on the terms of like grinders, but I do love my good filters, and that's why I am always, every time I come to an expo, I always freaking love coming to the Seabrize booth, and every single time I'm here, they treat me with so much love and so much respect that I just can't help myself to just keep using Seabrize filters. I love using them. Every time that I have a coffee that I truly like, I take out one out almost with like a pencil, like one. I treat it with so much respect and care. So it's just part, you know. So based on my recipe, on the expos, you need to do a lot of quantity. But me personally, I love to do small doses, like at max 15 grams. But as of now, I'm using 21 grams. I bloom with 70 grams of water for 45 seconds, specifically, mainly also because this coffee is very, very young. It was roasted 6 days ago from a roaster in New York called Say Coffee. After that, at 1 minute, I add 100 grams of water, so to make it 170 grams of water, usually on a circular motion, but I do like to end a little bit higher so that I can agitate the bed a little bit more, especially on the wash coffees because I want to extract as much as I can, as well as grinding fine. And that's the beautiful thing about this is that I can grind really fine so I can extract a lot more. A little bit of my story is that we are first-time farmers, first-time producers, first generation, first everything. I was literally grown alongside the coffee plants within our farm. I was 6 years old, 7 years old when the farm started, and it's been hell of a ride as of now. I've had 3 years filled with amazing opportunities to meet incredible people, to test incredible things, and I just couldn't be more blessed because I feel like the coffee community is one of the best communities in the world. I don't know if it's the caffeine, I don't know if it's the caffeine mixed with the dreams, but there is truly something beautiful in talking with somebody that's caffeinated. I feel like you just open up a little bit more. Me, myself, I'm a kind of like a shy guy, but I feel like caffeine every time that I'm here at the expos or with anybody helps me loosen up way more, you know. As I'm kind of scared of the camera, but since I'm caffeinated, I'm like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just throw everything that I got and let's try to hope make the best out of it, you know? And yeah, so after that, I throw in another 100 grams of water. I try to do long pours in circular motion pretty much, close to the bed, but also trying to end a little bit higher. Just some more agitation, more control. So Putuxillo and Soledad has been pretty much one of the greatest things that I've ever managed to do in my young life. There's still so much to do, but I'm really, really so glad that I've been able to had such a good relationship with my dad and my family because we work together, we are partners, we take decisions as well, 50-50. It's everything like a very like equal relationship, you know? So coffee has been a terms for me to come with my family alongside together, and I feel like coffee itself is an invitation for community, for communication, for friendship. Because if you think about it, how many relationships have been made, how many breakups of a couple have been done, or like how many like new relationships have been made because or over a cup of coffee, you know. Coffee is like a thing that unites people. Just you go take a coffee with your grandma, with your girlfriend, hopefully. It's just a thing that unites people, and like why not make that a beautiful cup of coffee if you can, you know. So pretty much it's a very simple brew. I'm a very freaky guy at like my house because I have a lot of toys. I love to play around with a lot of stuff. But yeah, since we are at the expo, we try to keep it a little bit more simple. 70 grams of water to start with the bloom, a long bloom, especially because the coffee is really fresh, and just keep adding 100, 100, 100, and trying to achieve at like 330. That's at like I think 1 to 60, 16.5 ratio. So yeah, hope you guys managed to get a little bit of information out of this amazing video. I would love to thank the Seaboys booth for having us here and for being always so kind and so joyful. It's truly amazing to be able to meet these people and people like this in the coffee industry because it's just like family, you know, and that's what it's all about. Just community, unity, coffee, good vibes, caffeine, and fucking filters.